See, guys, today's November 8th, 2020. I'm going to use my blue crystals today. The box actually looks like a blue crystal, so you can't really see it though. It's just annoying. Anyways, what can I say? You've seen my videos. I'm still getting gang stalked, but you know, it's not as bad as it was. Well, last night was like ridiculous. I happened to see that. Not last night. I happened to see that at 3 in the morning. So that's the devil's time, 3 in the morning. So I'm like, oh, figures, they would pull up to my house. They pull up every time I go to Dunkin's, so I might as well, right? I don't know who they were. It didn't record them getting out of the car, so I don't know where they went. And my bell didn't ring, so I know they didn't come here. I wonder who called them. I wonder who they were for, who they came here for. I don't think I'm going to ever know. So, that freaked me out a little bit. Because, they're always everywhere I go. They pull up. I mean, they literally pull up. I remember going to the corner one day, and they were across the street from where I was. They did a U-turn, which is illegal right there at that corner. In the process, the passenger cop was like pissed off at me. He had like this face like he wanted to punch me. I wish he would have tried, because I would have got it on video. Anyways. Yeah, so. Not so many perping going on, but something, when I was sleeping, I've been sleeping really good lately. So, the perps have not been trying to come after me, in real life. Except for that guy that sounded like Mickey Mouse a couple of days ago. I have not seen Street Deal like that in a long time. That was funny. It was really funny, actually. I was laughing. But he was so loud. And there's like there's an area, and in that area there is a hospital, like where people would, people like that. So he was probably coming out of there. How many people I've seen like that? People hot, strong on like some sort of drug and everything. There's no police ever there, so nobody arrested them. They give them the drugs to support people. So, you don't have to go to jail. I'll give you the drugs you want, and you don't have to go to jail for perp. You need to perp this person. I don't know if it's a coincidence that every time I go to that area, I see something like that. So it's not a coincidence. But I have time to make this video, so I wanted to make it. That guy was disgusting on Friday. Just peeing right there, right in public. How many kids were out? And then he lived right across the street from there. Like, you can't fucking use your own bathroom, you fucking disgusting piece of shit. I hate demons. That was demonic, because normal human beings don't do that. Normal human beings do not go pissing in public. If you don't like Dunkin' Donuts, don't go there. You don't have to piss on the building. The building's not even fully done yet. I don't know what's taking so long. We have 25% capacity in the restaurants now, so we like to go sit in Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, the app has been working too. It wasn't working for a while too, so it was probably part of the gang stalking. I used to hear something being posted through my phone. I used to hear the noise, like I have Facebook, so I used to hear like a ding, like that kind of a noise when you post something on Facebook. And yeah, I wasn't posting at the time. So I'm like, what the hell? What is this noise? So I'm realizing it's gang stalking. So last night I did all I could to try to privatize everything on my phone, and I shut off everything. Like all I made everything as private as possible. And I already did that with my Facebook because, I was getting a lot of messages from foreigners, I mean, men and everything. I used to get everything like that on Fridays only, but now I get them all the time. Message requests, I just block everybody now. They call me, I block them. An Indian lady called the other day. Was it, no, the Friday.
Not getting on. I get the chicken corn dogs.
Okay.
Beer. Oh dear. When you come up, I guess bring the black cake, right?
Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, so she called me Friday, and she's like, "Oh, I need to know your car insurance." So I'm like, okay, I like Ford Focus 2020. She goes, "Oh, thank you," and then she hung up. She hung up. She was so excited that she thought she got my car. She said, "I don't have a car." I blocked the number. That guy was funny though when he called. He's like, "I'm coming over there in an hour and 45 minutes." I'm gonna go right ahead. He didn't expect that. He hung up on me. He was pissed. He thought I was gonna run crying or something. I'm like, nope. I actually sat there and waited like at least 5 minutes before going to get my coffee. Like, you ain't coming? I'll wait for him though. Of course, you call the phone number back and it's disconnected. Wow, what a shocker. And he hasn't called back since, so if he's in my neighborhood, oh well, come get me then. I get afraid of you devils, remember that? You always do what thou wilt, and I don't, so you're pissed off at that. Because I'm covered in the blood of Jesus Christ. That's why, I know I'm still cussing, but I'm just pissed off at them. I'm just pissed off at the whole deal that I have to go through. Nobody else believes in God in my family. Friday night, like, basically, they said, "Oh, I don't believe in God getting people back. I believe in karma." Karma is new age shit. How about God is punishing people for doing bad things? He really does do that. I don't know what anybody's thinking. Where do you want to go after this life? Heaven or hell? Because if you don't believe in Christ, that's where you're going. He's going to turn his back on you. He's not a weakling like everybody keeps thinking. So that's why I don't do, the gang stalking too. Like, I'm not ever going to do that. So you could try to get at me anytime you can or want. I'm not going to do it. There's no reason to. I want to be with my Father in heaven when I die. Because my earthly father hated God too. And he was a Freemason. They put him on MK Ultra mind control in the military. It didn't work. And they started stalking him. Nobody believed him, and they made him get shock therapy. And guess what? In the end, he died of a brain aneurysm and a stroke. So the devil will catch up to you at some point and kill you in some way when you do those oaths. You are doing that to him. He didn't give his life to Christ at all. Like, what are you doing? Like, do you want to burn in hell? Because you still have your body in hell and you burn. You feel it. After this life, if you're going to be with God, he's going to give you a new body with no pain, no aches. There's going to be peace from him. These people, in the higher ups, they're evil, and they're doing Satan's work, thinking that they're going to get away with it. They're not going to like where they're going after this. Hell is not supposed to be for people. But if you, worship demons, that's where you're going. So you have to repent and stick to God. Live that type of life. You're going to mess up because that's, we're human. And we do make mistakes. But eventually you're going to have to stop completely and give your life to him. Everybody gets mad at me for, the things I don't do. Like, how do you not do that? Because it doesn't make any sense to do that. I need to live this kind of life, this godly life, where I don't, do bad things to people or say anything bad about people. No matter how much they piss me off, I'm not wishing them any ill will. It doesn't work. Because that's going to backfire on me. So, nope. That's not what God wants. He doesn't want us to do that. So I'm not going to do that. I don't care if it makes me the bad guy. It only makes me the bad guy because you have demons in you that are telling you I'm a bad guy. So, that's why I'm selling a lot of stuff too, because when my family turns on me and puts me in a psych ward, I'm gonna have nothing to show, no possessions or anything. So I'd rather just sell my possessions now, so that I don't have to do it later, so that I don't have to throw everything out and burn everything, So anyway, this is my little collection. This was like a napkin. We got mostly, like this one. These are Soda Light. This is all Soda Light. These are just the polished versions of Soda Light. This one's like a calcindone pyrite and something like that. This is just a B. So this is my first Soda Light right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a hint of blue. I found this on the beach. I found this one on the beach too. This one I guess was on the sand for a long time. And we got turquoise. I don't know what this one is. It's like an icy blue. Chalcedony, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I need to get a book. There's another form of turquoise also. I think this is amethyst actually. Yeah. I thought it was blue. I see the purple. So these square ones I got from some digging kits. Like I dug for, not these. This one's from the beach too. Like these three are from the beach. This I bought somewhere on a stand. This one, and this one, and this one came as a gift. I think this one, and then these three are from a digging kit too. I had like a giant dig it kit. These came from there. These three. These two. These three. And this one too. And these are from the smaller ones. These are from the beach. And this one's from crystal stand from last Christmas. I want to go crystal hunting. That'd be great. I could put them on like a Etsy shop or something. Us EIs, empowered individuals, excuse me. We're not allowed to have anything good. They always have to. Oh, you're happy? No, I'm gonna take you down for being happy. They want everybody to be miserable like them. Yeah, so I will be doing some more digging soon. I got another digging kit, Discovery Channel one. Yeah, so these are called Dig It, DIGIT. And you get like these kinds of pieces. So they got gold, silver, sapphire, ruby, a big silver, little silver, big gold, small silver, gold, ruby, and sapphire. The sapphire ones where I found the amethyst piece. These are like the most common ones. I like this one too. So, the pyrite looking ones that I have, and then I'm gonna make another video with that one. Yeah, those are like the actual most common ones. But you could win pieces of gold and silver and ruby and sapphire. Some people have won all of them. I won the gold, but it's like a very tiny ass piece of gold. You can't even see it. And everybody's like, I want to win that gold. I'm like, do you really? Because it's like not even worth it. Yeah, the big ones are like $10. The big crystal digging kits. They're $10 for the big ones, and like $5 for the small ones. So to get that little tiny crystal, like even this shape, or a little tiny crystal, is like not really worth it. Like the other digging kit that I had, gigantic it was a jumbo digging kit. and it looked like an amethyst quartz tower. And that one, they have it on Amazon. It's some sort of science catalog. Actually, I saw it in a kid's science catalog. And my nephew was little. They ordered him some toys from there, and it's supposed to help stimulate your brain. Give you some, give you something to do with your hand, and it works your brain. Because you're seeing, you're actually doing something. When you're in school, you just sit there and you listen to the teacher, right? And they don't actually make you do anything. So this stuff helps your brain. And so that came from that catalog. I don't know what the catalog's called, but it has all kinds of puzzles and games, all for your brain. You could grow crystals. That's one of them. Then they have what do you call it? And they have I guess it looks like Jenga, but it's not Jenga. You know what I mean? You build stuff. So they have a lot of cool stuff in there. So I saw that, and that jumbo one in particular, you get another smaller one with it, and that's where I found that flat one of this. What is it? Anyway, the flat piece of this I found there on that one. And then I found a lot of them. Oh my god, a lot of crystals in that big one. It took me a whole week just to break it. I was breaking it with the tools they come with. The tools are plastic. And then I was using water to dissolve it, but that wasn't working because it was a hard plaster. What I should have did was, since it was nice out still, it was summer, I should have went in the backyard and broke it down with a hammer. That would have made more sense. So next time I do that, I'm gonna, do that kind of a kit like that. I'm gonna do it in the backyard. What geode from for years. I never opened it because I never knew how to open it. And so I was take a hammer to it. But they didn't say put it on the concrete floor and then break it with a hammer. So I never opened it chipped. So this year I opened it. I went into the garage and I hit it with a hammer. And I saw there was an indent, in the actual rock. And I broke it in half. And it's pretty. It's I don't know if it's clear quartz because it's some kind of quartz, but it's pretty. So when I have the grayish, I have a couple of gray stones, and I make a video with that background, I'll put that in there. It's really pretty. And see, these are all my blue stones, and plus a little bee. All right, and then this looks like geode too. I need just some sort of blue background this time. I'm sure I'm going to see more people perping me eventually, and hopefully I'll get it on videotape and you'll see it. But, this is just stuff that happened to me during the week that I wanted to get off my chest. We have to get everything off our chest. Even if we write in a journal, who cares? Write in a journal too and then make these videos. It's better to have, more than one copy of everything. And eventually, if my channel gets kicked off, a lot of Truth channels are getting kicked off. If mine does, I'll just, do different videos instead of gang stalker videos. You know what I mean? Because it's getting less now anyway. The more I pray about it, the better my life is getting. I feel a change. And I went to the doctor and everything was fine. Everything. I had a blood test and everything was fine. So thank the Lord for that. I've been praying. I've been eating a lot less too. Especially junk food or candy. I barely touch that anymore. It's once in a very blue moon. So that's a big step. I'm saving up my money. My teeth are all fucked up from this lifestyle, the gang stalking lifestyle. So I'm fixing those. This time I think it was the dentist's fault. He put in a root canal with a crown. I had it for 10 years. It's supposed to last a lifetime. And it fucking popped out. On Christmas Eve, no less, I was eating soft foods. I wasn't even eating anything hard. It was soft. The whole screw it bent in half, and the whole thing flew out of my mouth. I had to wait till after I had to go to a wedding, so I had to wait till after then just to get that work done, just to drill it and fill it. It's expensive, so I had to wait, and insurance don't cover shit. So now I went back, I did everything else I had to do for it, I paid some of it. Good thing he does payment plans, because I could not afford the whole fucking thing. I'm not even going to tell you how much it is. Well, like I said, TIs, EIs, whatever we want to be called now. If you have any issues with your teeth like that too, it's because the gang stalker, they make you depressed and you eat junk food and all that stuff. You don't want to take care of your hygiene because you don't care anymore. But now I care, so I'm trying to fix what, happened to me in my lifetime. But I do recommend, if you can save money, if you can save money where you have enough that you can fix your teeth or anything else about yourself that they broke down, I recommend it, because life is short and you want to be healthy. Fuck these gang stalkers. I don't even buy junk food anymore. Like once in a while, like on a weekend, I'll have something like if I want something, I can go to the store and get like the small bag of chips, like the 50-cent bags. And that's not bad. It's only me down here anyway, and nobody else eats anything at all, so I'm not really sharing with anybody. And I don't, everything's expensive. Nothing's on sale anymore. So I'd rather, wait till something's on sale if I want to try something. And if I have a coupon, even better. I just try to stay away from that stuff. Stuff I gotta do is have soup when I have my crown come in. I don't want to break it. It's all witchcraft too. Like everybody, whether they know it or not, when they say things to you, it's coming from a place of hurt. They're hurt, but they have the Jezebel spirit in them telling them to say that to you. You have to learn to let everything slide off your back. Don't ever say anything back to them. They will bring that shit up to you in the next fight because they always want to fight with you. Because they always think they're right. They think you're wrong, you're evil. So if you defend yourself, it's not going to work out. They're going to throw that in your face. Trust me, I know. Something I defended myself, I don't even know how long ago it was. When I got yelled at the next time, and she's like, remember when you did this 20 years ago? I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I don't even remember yesterday. So I'm like, no. She goes, how do you not remember that? Like, angry. So guess what? And she gets angry with me when I get angry back. Like, you are a bitch to me, so I'm going to be a bitch to you too. I'm not going to fight you. Like, she wants a fight, I think. So, nope, not going to fight you or anybody else. Unless you touch me first, then you're going down. So, fuck you, gang stalkers. Get a life. Get a hobby. Stop making us not come out of the house. Because I'm coming out of the house. And I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. Biatch. No, for real. Just enough with the kidding. Let's get right with Christ and get with him. He's gonna cleanse you. Like, I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to figure out how to get to him, because he's better than my real father. He was mean to me too. Like, he hated me. He thought screaming at me and calling me names and everything was gonna make me change my life and my situation. No. You're supposed to be kind to your children. The more mean you are to your children, they're not going to want to ever be with anybody else because they're going to think that somebody else is going to do that to them too. And it was true because John did the same thing. John did the same fucking thing. That screamed at me when I called him out on it. So I wish I would have recorded that, but I didn't have a tape recorder. I do have a tape recorder now, so one day when these people, call me, spam calls and everything, I'm going to record it on the tape recorder, and then I'll make a video about that too. That's going to be funny. I wish they would leave a voicemail, though. If I don't pick up, hopefully they leave a voicemail, and then I could tape it. Because I can't take two things at once with this camera. It's my only camera right now. So I could buy a GoPro. That's my next goal. Hey, the bitch next door got a GoPro. She was pointing it at me. And she was laughing at me too last week. I was about to go upstairs at dinner time. And she was coming up the block and she was excited, like happy, like giggly that she saw me. What are you planning? Because I have cameras. You plan all you want, I will catch your ass. Like I said, you know, you're going to come to my house and you know I have cameras. I'm saying it. Instead of standing away from the camera and saying something like that girl did, why don't you come up to the camera and try to threaten me? You know, stand there and say stuff because I need all the evidence I can get. All right, thanks for subscribing and reading and watching the videos and everything. And Chief the Queef handler, you better watch your back because you're messing with other TIs on your channel still. Even though I blocked your ass and reported you for pornography, I will keep reporting you for pornography because you're probably a pedophile.